Morning, it is 19 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from Hippie Chicks, Terry Lindberg with us this morning. Good morning, Terry. How are you today?
Good morning, Mike. I am just fine.
Very good. Well, for folks that aren't familiar, how long is Hippie Chicks? It's been as long as I've been here.
18 years.
18 years. Yes. Yeah. Hippie Chicks, they're on South Main.
Yes.
Look for the lime green VW Bug on the roof.
Bell's all the way over there.
Yes.
Don't call it a Beetle. It's a bug.
It's
right?
a bug.
Well, and I wonder if that's generational. Like, do you get, like, people our age probably that grew up, like, watching the original Love Bug movies and all that probably have a more love bug, but then people that didn't grow up to that maybe call it Beetle. I don't know.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
think
younger people are calling it Beetle.
Yeah, you actually nailed it earlier. When I was a kid, they re-released the VW Beetle, and everybody was calling it the Beetle, which is so but that was in the '90s when I was like a kid. So
Oh, rub that in too.
I'm just saying.
But and now I'm trying to think. Is there any other car named after an insect?
The Lotus.
Oh yeah, I guess the Lotus. Yeah.
That was just off the top of my head. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it.
Okay.
People are screaming at their
Of
radios.
course, the
right
Lotus is a lot more expensive to cut in half and put up on top of your building.
Yes.
I'm curious though. Where's the story of that car that sits up there? Was that your car?
No.
I'm just curious. I always wanted to know that.
I think it came out of Artesia.
Okay. I've always wanted to know. Where did that bug come from? I didn't know if you procured it or it was like a car you guys had for years and said cut it in half and stick it up on the roof.
It's hip.
It's cool. Yeah. It stands out obviously, but the only thing cooler than that thing on the roof is the stuff inside, and that's and the place is called Hippie Chicks. And ladies, it's your Shangri-La. You're going to find everything you need, but guys, it's not just for ladies. You help with the tuxes and things. There are things that you do for the fellas there too. So
There are. Yes, we sell or rent tuxedos.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing that for about 17 years.
Okay. Wow.
And then, if the guys need a quick present, a gift, come on in. We'll help them spend their money.
And you do the
wrap.
And if I remember right, you like if you want to buy a tux, you do kind of like the rent to own style stuff, right? Where if you can rent it and then own it over time.
No, not so much that. But usually they'll rent it, fall in love with it, and then
buy it.
Yeah, a couple weeks later, decide they want to buy it.
Okay. And tuxes aren't like tuxes. Like I mean, I guess you can go like old school tux with
you got your penguins, but there's so many different designs and styles.
But to be honest, some of them are more suit-like now.
Well, they've really changed over the years, especially the last, I would say, 3 to 5 years. I mean, the young gentlemen are wearing them very snug fitting.
Gotcha. They want a tighter fit.
Yeah, very, like ultra slim fit.
Well, that's kind of how their casual clothes are too right now.
Yes, their jeans and everything are very
fat people
snug.
like me buying jeans is a little trickier nowadays thanks to these skinny jeans.
It's hard too because the generation that I remember was everything was super baggy.
Gotcha.
Yes. And now it's all tight.
Right.
They want it snug.
But things like the Cummerbund and all that, is that still in play or is that kind of out of fashion?
I mean,
now?
I can rent them, but I don't think I have probably in over 15 years.
Okay.
Nobody's asked for a Cummerbund.
I feel like that's more wedding than prom.
Yeah, or symphony or something like
more
that. Yeah.
Stuffy.
Yes. Yes.
Do you find yourself renting more formal attire tuxes or more like the wild style, colorful, more like jazzy tuxes?
Well, like blues, the navy blues, the number one seller or for renting, or the charcoal grays.
Okay.
I mean, there is different colors now.
Do you guys do any wild like lime greens or anything like that?
No, you can get a
zebra prints.
No, you can get a lime green vest and tie.
Okay.
Or you can get a zebra tie.
That's kind of where they put the flair now, is
the accessories,
the accent, the tie, if you wear a vest
color,
or something, yeah.
Yep, you bring the color in.
Pocket
your socks
square.
or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and we do sell colorful socks.
Good.
To go with the suits and tuxes because that's really important to the young guys.
Absolutely. Well, yeah,
they want, if they wear red suspenders, they want red socks.
Attention to detail. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. And guys, and this is where you can help because I'm sure the guys are the least educated
right here
customers
totally
that visit you, and you can help them navigate through all that process when you're like, You want a cummerbund? You're like, what's that? She can tell you what that
Right.
I still don't know. I still don't know. Other than an Australian actor, I still have no idea what a cummerbund
You
is.
That's
don't. It's
cumberbatch.
just
I know
like
what
the
it
band
is,
that
but I
goes
don't know
there.
what is it for. Like what purpose does a cummerbund
So the
serve?
shirt probably stays tucked into
Yeah,
the
okay,
pants.
kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like a belt, but
Yeah.
covered.
It's like a midsection dickie.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a dickie up here, but for down here.
Okay.
A belly dickie.
You know what?
Sean, I doubt anybody knows what a dickie is.
Okay, fair enough.
I do, weirdly enough.
These young people.
I know
will.
what a dickie is, but I don't know what a cummerbund is. Go figure that out.
We'll say it's the same.
Good deal. But of course, prom season's going on right now,
It
so I
is.
imagine a lot of people. What's like what kind of turnarounds is that kind of like? How procrastinating can someone do on getting a tux before prom before you tell them you're in trouble?
I do not cut off until the day before prom.
Okay.
I will do everything possible to get them a tuxedo.
Okay. Now,
Of
please
course,
don't
the-
put her to the test.
Right.
Well, yes, please don't. And the price definitely will have to go up.
Sure.
But I try to do my best. And by then, too, they're out of so many that you're not going to get your choice. It's
Sure.
just going to be a basic.
It's slim pickings.
Yeah.
Early birds get the worms.
Yeah,
There's that.
definitely.
And ladies, don't forget dresses,
Yes.
accessories, everything to go. Whether you're looking for casual or something formal, you'll find what you need there at Hippie
Yes,
Chicks,
we have
too.
lots of gorgeous prom dresses, a lot of formals, and lots of jewelry.
And a lot of unique accessories. That's the
I
thing.
try, yes.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's you go in there and you're like, and you find things you would never see like at other stores or
Yes,
stuff,
hopefully.
a handbag or a, whatever, something
Yes.
to accessorize an outfit or a scarf or something. That's what I love about your store is it's, the most unique boutique. That's,
Yes.
you've been saying that for years.
It's
but
almost curated.
it really is.
Try.
So if you're looking
Yeah.
for something it's almost a place like I know what I kind of want, but I don't know exactly what I want. And you go in there and like, that's what it was I wanted.
There you go.
See
Yes,
what I mean?
you have to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And Hippie Chicks is one of those places. So,
Yes.
so women, you're going to love it because it's a new experience every time you go in there. You also do a lot with your customers, like, for your regulars, your VIP. I mean, you've got like rewards. You do a lot of stuff
I do.
to kind of,
Yes.
not only invite your customers to come back, but to show your appreciation for them to coming in and,
Right.
and utilizing and buying the things in your store too. So you
Yes.
really do that balance of trying to have a relationship with your customers.
Yes, I definitely try to let all my customers know how much I appreciate them. I wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I get teary. It's been a couple trying
Well, it's your
years.
passion. It's your passion.
Well, yes, and I just love all my people. I mean, they make my day.
Sure. So I'm curious, what made you get were you always one that wanted to start a boutique or a beauty
No,
shop?
in fact, it was a flower shop when I started there.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did it transition from
And so-
flowers to what it is today?
The owner of the flower shop started that room, started Hippie Chicks.
Oh, okay.
And put me in there to
and you
run
just
it.
kind of
yeah.
embraced it and
I fell in love with it.
and ended up owning, and here you
Yes.
are, and Hippie Chicks is what it is today.
It's a really cool idea, and it's a place where, like, fellas, if you have let's say a quirky girl, if you go into Hippie Chicks, you have no idea what to get her for like a birthday, anniversary, something. Walk in and be like, Terry, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. And she'll open you up to so many cool, like so many kitsch items.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of like licensed NFL merchandise that she sells. Just a ton of really cool, unique items that
Yeah.
you're not going to find anywhere else.
Yeah, you kind of no matter, and if you're shopping like as gifts or whatever, it's regardless, who's on your list. There's something there that
For
they're going to
everybody.
dig.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to like.
I mean, like we even have, the Tyler candles that are from Tyler, Texas, in manly scents. So
Mm-hmm. I was
if you
about to
want to get
say-
your man a candle,
Candles are not a women thing anymore. I think
No,
more and more
no.
guys are into candles than women are. I
Yes.
think. I think I know more good. Like I hear more guys talk about candle scents than I hear women talk about candle
Yes.
scents right now.
you're going to have to come check them out
Yeah.
because we've got some really good manly scents or, floral
Bacon.
bacon. There probably is one.
Exhaust.
Diesel engine.
There you go.
food.
Right, anything. Yeah. Although, in all fairness, I'm not a fan of food candles. Like it mostly
make you hungry,
Like
probably.
with baked goods, particularly. Like when
Yes.
they do the cakes or the
Warm sugar
they
cookie,
don't
no.
appeal to me. Is more I like the fruit flavors. They're more or fluorescents, I should say. They're more appealing to me.
Yes.
But yeah,
A few
that's
years
just me.
a few years ago, there was in Walmart they were selling Wolfgang Puck made this like line of candles that smelled like his entrees.
Oh,
my
really?
gosh.
So it was like chicken cordon bleu
That's just
candle.
wrong.
No.
But it's a great idea. You think about it, you light a chicken cordon bleu candle and then you have like KFC.
Unless you got an eating problem, and then
You're kind of making yourself feel like you're eating fancier than you are.
or you're constantly eating because you're smelling
Yeah, you smell
cordon
that
bleu
yummy
and you
candle.
gained 400
I'm just
pounds.
saying I like to lie to myself, okay? That's
Candle
how I
gave
choose
me
to live my life.
But you're a great cook.
That candle gave me the diabetes.
Lie to myself and by association those around me.
Yeah.
To my children,
Okay.
Yeah, let's lie to everybody.
I'm kind of curious. What's kind of the more popular items? Like what are the go-tos that most people seem to come? Is it clothing or
Oh
is it
my gosh, it's
accessories?
everything.
Okay.
Clothing,
I didn't know there were
jewelry,
certain items that
candles.
were like your most popular that you can't keep on the shelves half the time.
Candles fly out the door. I mean, sorry, not candles. Clothes fly out the door the quickest.
Okay.
I mean, we get clothes in every day, and they are selling out within an hour or two.
Gotcha.
Like you get a dozen T-shirts, and they're gone.
Wow, that's great. It's
So,
great for you. I
it
mean,
is
it's,
great. I cannot complain at
Sure. How's been COVID dealing with?
all. COVID was a little tough, but
Yeah. I mean, you're not
weathered
dealing
it.
with food, so imagine that probably. I mean, you got to deal with customers coming in and out and stuff, but at least you didn't have to worry about like your inventory going bad. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Right.
and that so that maybe that's a saving grace a little bit. At least I know clothing goes in and out of fashion, but
Right.
but still,
One of the coolest pandemic pivots that I've seen was what Terry did is that she put a lot of focus into her Facebook page, into her Facebook fan page.
Yes.
And she boosts that page like crazy. And that is a fantastic place to see kind of a good like overview of what the store has to offer.
Gotcha.
And you're updating all the time, which I love that.
And
that's
we
a great pandemic
deliver.
pivot.
And I mean, even during COVID, when I was shut down for 2 months, we were delivering every day.
Nice.
I mean, people were shopping. Customers were buying gift certificates and not even wanting them.
That's awesome.
I mean,
just
yes,
supporting
they
you.
kept me going.
Well, to be honest, that speaks volumes of your business. When you've got that many
Blessed.
people coming out to support you, even though they don't need to or need anything from you, but say, you know what, I want to help you because, I mean, because that means your customers are very are believers in your business and supporters of your business. And there's probably not a commercial or an endorsement on the planet that's stronger than when people that come in your store and say, I can't believe the deals or the things I found here, and they go tell their friends. That,
Yes.
That's because that people trust the people they love and or friends with, and when they're speaking well of your stuff, that's the real testament of, like, we could sit here and talk about how great your stuff is all day, but all we really need to do is just let the people that go in there in it every day and just, I bought a certificate during COVID because I don't need pants, but I need to support this business because I want to make sure it's here when COVID's over, and I do need pants.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And let's face it, people can get pants. You know what I mean? In a world, all right, I'll figure out and get pants, but they're like, no, I want to get it from you.
It's a curated
because,
experience.
You know, because of the whole customer experience, the quality of the
Right.
material, the products, and knowing that if and I'm sure you do this with your customers all the time, where you get an article of clothing and they're like, hey, I love that. Can you get it in a different color or a different style slightly? And I'm sure all the time you're like, hey, let me talk to my people and see what we can
let
get.
me try.
I mean,
Yeah.
so that's the kind of stuff you don't get in big box stores or your major chain boutiques and things like that. It's all about bottom lines and numbers. And for you, it's no. I these are people I see every day. They come in, come out. I go to church with them. I go to the stores with them. I do. I want to do right by them, and people understand that. And
Yes.
and I think that's, at the end of the day, that's probably why your business is successful.
I think so, too.
Even if you were just selling, I don't know, pet rocks or something instead of what you sell, that customer service really dictates why people come back.
Yeah.
It becomes
I think
a
so.
part of Roswell too. That facade, the bug. Seeing that in the Main Street experience. So keeping that alive, and there's a lot to shopping local, spending local.
That is kind of part of the fabric of that. Like, you're just used to seeing that bug sitting on the roof there, and you're kind of Like it would feel weird to not see that there anymore.
I know. We took it down once to repaint it, and everybody
lost their mind.
Everybody went crazy.
You're going out of business?
Yes, they all thought I was closing, and I'm like, no, we
I
had
guess
to
you
get
can
a new
never
roof.
move either.
Plus, you have no idea how hard it is to get a tow truck up there.
Well, Do Right Roofing, they took care of it, and my daughter repainted it for me when they took it down.
You only need half
So-
a tow truck.
That's
to
right.
get that.
That's the other thing. You
Half
got to
at a
split the
time.
tow truck in half. It's a whole process.
Well, I guess, yeah, you can never move now. If you have to expand services, need a bigger
know.
facility, you're going to, or we'll advertise it well. They're not closing. They
We're
just moved.
just moving.
But that's not happening anytime soon.
No.
So,
Now, one thing, getting back to the whole prom season, because it's definitely important. Like we said, early birds get the worm. You
Yes.
got something special going on over there right now for the early birds.
okay.
Yes,
Right?
definitely. If you get in there and rent your tuxedo or buy a formal dress before April 1st, April Fool's Day, you will get registered to win a $100 gift certificate to Peppers.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So dinner's covered at the prom.
There you go.
Boom,
yeah.
boom.
Unless you got
And it just beats the
hungry
rush
date.
and helps everybody's,
Yeah.
life a little bit easier.
Get it while the selection's hot.
Yes.
You know?
I mean, prom has changed over the last few years. I am hoping this year is going to really be back to
This
normal.
one's going to be a banger,
Sure.
man. Everybody's been like, can we come out
Have they
now?
been doing more virtual stuff the last couple of years? Or they,
Let's see, year before last, everything was done.
Just canceled,
Yeah,
just shut down.
canceled. And then last year, we still had, like Artesia did theirs outside.
okay.
And Gateway did theirs. Riadoso's got shut down like 3 days before. I mean, it's just this year. I hope it's all back to normal.
Well, I think we're good. I don't think. I think the lay of the world we live in right now. I think it's scheduled and it's going to happen.
I hope
right?
so.
Can I
Yes.
blow y'all's minds right now?
Well, knock
just
on wood.
that.
Just
I just found out this stat like an hour ago. This week is officially 2 years into the pandemic. This week
I
was
saw
2
those
years.
on
Really?
Facebook
Yep,
and all
March
that.
March 9th or the week of March 10th, 2020.
I saw all the
my
memes about
goodness.
2 years ago this week we were going to shut down 2 weeks to
It was
flatten
like
the curves.
it was like we were literally googling what is a pandemic.
yeah.
Right.
It was like
Right.
oh,
You heard things like flatten the curve, and you're like, what does that mean? So
Right.
yeah.
2 weeks to slow the spread, people.
Yep.
Or make it happen.
Absolutely.
But you know that's the thing is smart people pivot, and Terry has done an amazing job of kind of pivoting during that time to kind of focus on the Facebook, that side of things, and also doing deliveries and stuff like that too. That's awesome.
Definitely. We do free delivery in town,
Nice.
and we will ship anywhere.
Awesome.
So just
Ship
let
your
us know.
pants.
Do you get a lot of like you said, like you mentioned, Artesia Prom? Do you get a lot of our outlying cities and stuff that you have?
Yes,
people come
definitely.
in looking for prom dresses or
Yes.
wedding or quinceanera, whatever events they've
Yes.
got going on.
In fact, right now, I think Artesia is in the lead with renting tuxedos
Really?
so far. For this year.
Any
And their
orange
prom-
dresses or orange accent
No.
pieces? It is Artesia. They love their orange.
Yes,
down
they
there.
do. Yes, they do. But no, nobody has asked for orange this year.
Okay.
But their prom, Goddard's prom, and Gateway's prom is all on the same day, April 23rd.
Oh wow.
So it's going to be busy. So Goddard and Gateway need to hurry up and catch up.
I hope nobody
That's
wants
right.
to go like
Artesia.
out to eat. Like if your
about to
anniversary
say.
falls on April
don't eat
23rd.
out on that day.
Might get some
cooking?
reservations for those that are eating out, or hopefully you win the $100 gift certificate
Yes.
at Peppers, and now you at least got, unless you got a hungry date, mostly paid for there.
I think, 100 should cover it.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Since there
you're
won't
good.
be alcohol involved.
No, there better not be.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about that earlier. I was like, well, we were doing the whole whatever you like thing. It's like, well, I can't.
course.
No Patron on ice, but
I know
some iced tea.
we're saying early birds, but who knows? Maybe a husband and wife are like, we're going to do our own little prom while the kids are at prom.
Nice.
And they're going to get dressed up and maybe go out to dinner at Peppers. So maybe
There
they
you
can
go.
have adult beverages with their dinner. But,
get fancy.
Yes.
but yeah, if you're a high school kid, no.
No,
Stick to
no.
soda and tea, kids. Water.
That would be the ultimate. Just like screw you to the kids. Like if you come in rent a tux as like a 37-year-old man, you win the $100, and you just stroll in on prom night. Hey kids, how's it going? Steak a plum right here. Give me 2.
Yeah, you might get a dirty look or two.
I'm just
there.
saying that's the move.
But and of course I say this, even if you're not looking for prom dresses or tuxes or anything like that, there's a ton of other stuff there. You'll find it. I guarantee. I don't care if you're a guy or a woman. I guarantee you just walk in there, you're gonna walk out and be like, yeah, that's something I want. You know, there's
Good,
just something there that you're like, hey. You know, whether it's a keepsake or collectible or something functional like clothing or something
Yeah.
like that, it's there, and that's It is what it is. The most unique boutique. It's just a fun place to go do a little shopping. It's and it crosses genres too. Like if you're young and want hipper, younger clothing, it's there. But if you're a little older, want something a little more, I don't know if conservative is
I was
the right
gonna
word,
say, if
but
you're
less
older,
flashy.
Yeah,
things
any
like
age.
Yeah,
If you're older and still trying to look hip and young, like me,
Like me.
but I mean, it's not just a store for 20 something.
No, it's
store
all
for,
ages.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
It really is. So whether you're more of a classics designs and things, there's going to be things for you. Or if you're wanting the latest fashion trends and things like that, you're on top of that too. So,
Yes.
very good.
Something for everybody.
What else do we want to mention? I'm sure there's some other stuff that we want to tell people. That any other I know you do like your rewards programs and your VIP stuff too. I see all that stuff on Facebook.
I do have my my prom wall.
Okay.
I mean, most young people know about it. I have one wall dedicated to prom pictures.
Okay.
So when they rent their tuxedo, I snap a picture of them and
cool.
print it out, and it goes up on the wall. Every year I change
Nice.
the wall out.
Oh, I didn't know if you kept them up there for years.
Some, I mean,
Okay.
I
You
leave
should
my
have 'em-
favorites.
you should
the
have 'em
very
sign it.
top. I know.
yeah, keep like a silver Sharpie on hand and just
There
have
you
them, have
go.
them sign it.
Yes.
I'd be very curious, like if you looked at like some old ones, you look back, like, look, they're married now,
Right?
Or
Yes.
they're, I would love to see like.
Well, and I
Like
will
the-
keep like
Separate
their
it,
like their junior, prom picture and their senior prom picture, and put
Yeah.
them side by side, so you can
Cool.
see how everybody changes.
I love that.
But of course, I haven't changed it in 2 years now. I haven't changed.
Well,
the
it
prom
hasn't been a
wall.
lot of promming to do.
So
you
I'm
know?
ready this year to change that wall.
Good
so
deal. So get
new
in there and load
pictures.
up the thing and
Yes.
let Terry take care. Let the couple look smashing and
Yes.
matching outfits or
Yes.
That would be-
matching
Definitely.
color schemes.
That would be kind of cool because you said you've been renting for 17 years.
Yes,
so
I've been
so
doing
there's
tuxes for
there's
that
been enough
long.
time that you've rented tuxes that people who rented from you, we'll just say, had a very successful prom night, and their child is now a senior in high school.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It'll make me
Yeah.
feel a little older.
I'm saying
No,
that
I'm
you could now
kidding.
you could tux you're
I'm very
literally
privileged to be older.
you're at a point where you could tux 2 generations of people.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you- if,
maybe
if
even
your
3.
prom night was as successful as you hope it is.
That's the first time you've tuxed in a verb like that.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Tux. And if you rent the right tux, then maybe you'll get tuxed again. Or you get retuxed.
I have one young man that, I mean, he rented 5 times because the 5th year he walked in, I said, "You graduated last year."
Yeah, why?
And he goes, "My girlfriend this year's
Oh,
senior."
she's a
and
senior.
Yes, and he's a Dexter young man. And then about a year or 2 ago, he got married, and so I have
for him.
all 5 of his pictures, and now his wedding
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
up there. Yeah,
Good deal.
So it's just amazing to see how they grow and change.
Absolutely. I love that. Yeah, because I imagine you see that all the time.
Yes,
where
every
you
year.
kind of go with your families, or maybe you were putting a tux for a wedding or something for a parent, and now their kids coming in for prom or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Seeing that kind of stuff, that's kind of cool. Like my wife's a teacher, and she's been doing it almost 25 years now, and she has that moment all the time
Yes,
where
just
kids
when they
that
grow,
yeah,
yeah.
kids that like especially some of those first, second year students that she taught. They're now adults and have their own families and things, and it's kind of neat to watch.
Yes.
It does make you feel old for a hot minute, but
sure.
but
Just
it
for a
is cool
minute,
to
yeah.
it is cool to see. Hey, and then you look back, and I'm sure you look at this way. It's like, hey, I played a little role in their future together.
Yes.
It's like I had a slight hand in some of that, and so that's kind of probably pretty cool feeling.
I made them look good while they looked into each other's eyes.
Hey, they would have never found each other attractive if they were in some
That's
dopey
right.
outfit. They made the
They're
marriage
all-
may never happen.
They're all dressed up.
If anybody has questions or anything, what's the?
Can I?
Oh,
Yes.
I've been doing our
what's the
commercials
question?
for so long.
oh yeah.
I
Are you
would-
going to answer the?
802 South Main right here in Roswell. Just look for the lime green VW bug or call 627-3868. Boom.
Thank you, Sean.
What's up?
What's your store hours too? By the way?
10 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and
Okay.
10 to 5 on Saturday.
Very good.
We close on Sunday.
Very good. Take a day off every now and then.
Yes.
Right.
The way the good Lord intended.
Find her on Facebook. She's got a fantastic Facebook page. Hippie Chicks. Is it just
It's the
Hippie Chicks?
VIP
Yeah,
group.
Hippie Chicks
It's the-
VIP.
yeah.
page.
Yeah.
And if you don't find her, she will find you.
Yes.
And it's, all you got to do is just Google Hippie Chicks or Facebook on Facebook and search Hippie Chicks. It'll pop right up. Then you can
It
like
will.
and follow it. And
HIPPIE.
yeah, no Y, I-E. in case you were wondering how it's on the sign. Right above right below the bug there. And of course, come by. If you've never been in, make today your first visit. Come pop in for a visit. Take a look around. Guys, gals, doesn't matter. Come on in. It's
pan. Neutral, fluid, however you identify.
Yeah, whatever that is.
We get that a lot.
Whoever.
I forgot there's a lot more pronouns nowadays. But
whatever
your pronoun
inclusive.
is, going in there. They're going to find stuff in there. But yeah, and who knows? Maybe Terry's going to put you in a prom dress, and then 20 years from now, you're going to come back and meet, like, here's my wife, the prom, or here this. And she's like, no, I'm going to be retired in 20 years. I'm just being, Well, maybe the next generation of who's going to run Hippie Chicks when you're done. I don't know if you got family that wants to take over or what, but whatever that is, I would love to see that kind of stuff. And
hopefully, Hippie Chicks will be there forever.
Very good. Is there anything we missed? Anything you wanted to get out here that we just got sidetracked on or got to talking about something dumb?
I think you covered it all. I mean, I love my customers. Come in, let my girls, sell you something, or don't even buy anything. Just come in and visit.
Hippie Chicks is the very reason why we tell people to shop local and do that things, because it's a community business that supports the community and is a part of the community and serves the community.
Exactly.
And that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's just a place for families to come in, get some great clothing or accessories, and like you said, it's a family thing. You talk with these kids, you see them, they're in essence part of your extended family a little bit here, and that's what Hippie Chicks is. So if you're looking for a great experience and customer service, like if you don't see what you want there or see what you're looking for, talk to her and she'll be like, hey, let me see what my options. Let me talk to my suppliers, retailers, and see what we can do for
definitely.
you. Yeah, there's where there's a will, there's a way sometimes.
Yes.
So very good. Well, thank you. I'm sure you got
thank you.
Quite a few things to handle when you get back to the shop there and take care of. And hopefully there's a few customers waiting too, saying, I heard you on the radio.
Hopefully. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Okay, Mike.
Don't work too hard.
I already did.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't tell me.
This was the hard part.
Oh, okay. Well, give him a hard time.
Thank you, Sean.
He needs it.
No, I can never give Sean a hard time.
He's starting to get a big head. Knock him down a peg.
It's true. I think it might be a medical condition.
There's a joke I used to tell Sean. I'd be driving down the road and I would hear his commercial, my commercial, and I would just want to go rent a tuxedo.
There you go.
He's so convincing and tells it all.
Sean is very good at what he does. He is a
stop.
He's amazing. Amazing.
It looks all right in a tux too.
It's true. If I ever, actually follow through and rent the tux.
Yeah, even though I didn't see him in that tux that time.
I think we should put him back in.
You know what?
I
will say this. Too. Thanks to Facebook memories, I get reminded of that failure every single year.
Well, I'm thinking.
You're gonna have to share it and tag me.
Is the tux still around or is it long gone?
Well, I'm sure it went back to the shop from whence it came.
No,
I will say this.
I would say let's put him in it.
The tux that I was renting was a more baggy style, kind of flowy, because I was a big guy. I kind of want something a little flowier. So it was veered away from the kind of
this is pre-weight
slim.
loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you'll be swimming in that tux now.
More of a traditional fit. I remember.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be swimming in that tux now.
A lot of red. I like I was doing like the red accent. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to find the
Ferrari
picture.
red. Yeah.
Yep.
Just like his car.
That's right.
It's probably red. It's not Ferrari, but it's probably red.
It's got the color.
It's subcompact red.
That's pretty good. Well, thank you, Terry. We appreciate it.
Thank you
We'll
so
see you
much.
next time.
Thank you.
And you did great. I know you don't like doing this kind of thing, but you did awesome.
Oh,
So,
I'm glad. Thank you.